Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy T. Got some more MUT gameplay for you guys. I believe this is a weekend league game. And the purpose of this video, really, I just want to talk about like how good Gun Bunch is and like has been. And I honestly feel like there's nothing EA could honestly do to make this formation bad. In fact, they added this year another bunch formation, Gun Bunch offset, which is what I run. And that's even better. In fact, you could say it's the best bunch in the game. And I found that odd that they added that formation. First off, because of how good it is, and secondly, because they've been trying for years, if you ask me, to make bunch plays worse, to try and take away from bunch being the meta. And I don't know if they just decided this year, they just said fuck it. Like we'll just keep it, we'll make it even better by adding gun bunch offset. Or maybe they didn't think gun bunch offset would be as good as it is, because let me tell you, it's good. Gun bunch offset is really good. And the reason I even want to talk about this is because the guy I'm playing, his team wasn't great or anything, but like he was throwing he had a few dots out of bunch. I'm not even gonna lie, he had some dots out of this. And bunch just lets you do so much. Like you could quick hike. Some of the stock plays in bunch are so good. You could literally just quick hike it stock and something will get wide open. Literally just hike it as fast as you can out the line of scrimmage. I throw a little dot right here, but it gets caught. He doesn't get his feet in bounds. I don't know why I got that catch animation when I could have easily got a better one to score, but it is what it is. I wind up busting a run right here. I'm about to score. Back to what I was saying, like it's so many good stock plays in bunch. You can literally just line up and quick hike, especially in gun bunch offset. There's a play called double post. You could quick hike that. You could just drag the slot wide receiver before you even finish lining up and just hike it. And most people will have no clue on how to stop it. And like just like West, I think this dude's in West Coast. Like West Coast has been good the past couple years, and they made West Coast like the only good bunch these past couple years. They took out a very popular play called Z Spot where it had the S post. They took that out. They took out the quick C route, I think people would call it, where it would always smoke hard flats like easy. And they took out a lot of good little plays in bunch, but then they would add like a couple more plays that would make it just as viable. They added wide receiver posts, they added mesh posts, they added deep corner, they added deep attack. Like it's so many plays that just keeps bunch alive and usable and basically keeps it as the meta. And like I remember when bunch was crazy good because everybody, like literally everybody would use it. It was first made popular by Skimbo, but then you see a whole lot of other players start using it like Kiv and Joe Rice and Pavon, and you could swerve out of it and you could throw corner strike all game. Literally you just had to make the read if they hard flatted or not. You could throw Z spot all game, just motion over the slant. Like they had it had plays where you literally didn't have to call anything else. Right here I got bailed out. I know he was hot. He definitely should have got the pick right there, and I settled for 3. But they literally had plays you could just call over and over and over and over again, and most people would have no clue on what to do to get a stop. Right here, I think he was trying to throw the ball away. I don't know, but I know he was hot because I wound up getting 3. Then he fumbles right back. But you could also swerve out a bunch, all kinds of things. And I think like after that year, they decided we're gonna do whatever we can and make bunch worse, and it just didn't work. First off, they would have to make literally damn near every pass play like bad, and I don't think that's possible because the way bunch itself is set up, it has the best blocking because you have a running back to one side and you have a tight end to another side, and it's got a whole lot of quick passes. You could quick throw to the flat, you could quick throw up the seam, you could quick throw a slant. Right here I throw a Stevie right back. My wide receiver is wide open in the flat. As soon as I throw it, he bounces up, which is something they need to fix. But yeah, you could quick throw to the flat like this guy was doing against me sometimes. You could have all kinds of crossing routes. It's cover 3 beaters, it's cover 2 beaters, all from that compressed set. It's really the best compressed set in Madden. It's been the best compressed set in Madden for years now, and I don't think they could change it. I don't think there's anything they could do. And like I said, they introduced a new formation that just makes it even better. Like gun bunch offset is insanely good, especially if you have a tight end apprentice and a running back apprentice, and you don't really even need a route technician. Like I have route technician on my slot wide receiver, but if you have a good enough receiver that meets all thresholds already or close to it, you kind of don't even need route tech, and you could throw cover two. If they're in cover two, you got a beater for that. You got man beaters. You got cover three beaters. You can make cover four beaters. You can make cover three beaters. It's just too much you could do out of bunch, and at the same time still wind up having the best pass blocking you could possibly have in the game. So bunch is really, if you sit down and you figure out like what plays are good, like if you're not a traditional, if you traditionally don't run bunch, like you could still become a decent bunch player if you just figure out what plays are good to run consistently, the audibles to set, the reads to make. Like you could figure out what you need to do to get wins versus the average player, because the average player isn't gonna know what to do to stop it. It takes a lot to stop bunch. It's on defense. Like you gotta mix up coverages to throw people off, all kinds of things. It's just that good of an offense. But that's basically what I just wanted to talk about. I'm in bunch, as you can see. It's just that good. They made Chips tight end worse. I felt like I had no choice. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you haven't subscribed. I'm out. Peace.